Beer 30. What's up, Rick? How you doing, man? It's a little humid out here this evening. Happy Friday. What's up, Don? I need to level this damn camera up a little bit. Maybe like that. Guess that looks a little better. Just got to work. Yeah, I've been working a lot here lately too, Rick. Finally off. Finally off. Got a weekend. What am I doing tomorrow? I've got soccer games. I've got all kind of crap going on tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna have time to cook this weekend. I got 4 different kids playing 4 different sports, so unless I can get a short cook in on Sundays, as far as YouTube videos go, I'm not cooking this weekend. I still got 2 that I'm editing on, and I'm gonna try to keep the content up. And I don't know if I'll be able to keep it up and put out a video every week. When you don't have no pull-out game, you end up with a bunch of kids. Just saying. Yeah. I've got soccer game tomorrow at 9. I think we got another one at like 11. And then I'll don't know what's after that. Busy. What's up, Quint? How you doing, man? Mr. Quint Nelson. I worked nights for almost 2 weeks, and I rolled back over to days Monday and finished out this week on days. Only got 2 videos that I'm editing right now, and that's it. Trumpet, you want to hop on? You want to hop on, Louis? Come on, man. You know you want to hop on. I'll put the link right up there. We gotta tell them about them. We gotta tell everybody about those Texas brisket secrets, man. Only us Texans know. What's happening, Barbecue Rockstar? How you doing, man? I'll give you a few, Louis. Get you some cold beers. If anybody wants to get on, I put the link up there in the comments, the StreamYard link. Yeah, Louie's got a good looking Instagram going. I ain't really had much time to jack with Instagram. I'm drinking that Yingling tonight. I'm drinking no cheap beer. I'll put it right there. Anybody wants to get on. Damn love bugs. It's love bug season here in Southeast Texas. They're everywhere. There ain't no wind out this evening. It's a little humid. All right, barbecue rock star. All right, you're on, man. What's up,
Mike? Thanks for.
Ain't no problem, man.
Nice to meet you in person finally.
Oh, you too. Try to meet everybody.
Hey, man, we're fellow Texans, dude. We got to meet at some point.
Yeah, you're up there from around Dallas, right?
Yeah, Carrollton, 20 miles north.
20 miles north. Oh, North Dallas. More closer to Denton, then, huh?
Yeah. I'm about 10 miles south of Denton.
I've been through there before. Used to do a lot of work in Oklahoma.
Well, where are you at?
I live in a little town called Bleakwood, Texas, over here in Southeast Texas, close to Kirbyville.
What's the nearest big city I might have heard of?
Probably be Beaumont or Lufkin. I'm an hour from Lufkin. I'm an hour from Beaumont.
Oh, you're way down there. You're down there in Gator Alley down there, ain't you?
No, well, not quite. It's borderline East Texas. Oh, we lost him. We lost you, Rockstar. Lost your device, man. Oh.
Here we go.
Got him back.
That was Joe Tom calling Vegas. I had to hit disregard so I can stay on here.
Yeah, I live. I'm not too far from the Louisiana border.
Okay.
Freaking yeah, I can go over to Louisiana in about 15 minutes.
I bet you got some good bass fishing down your way, huh?
Oh yeah, I got me some good spots on the creeks down here. I like catching them creek bass. Nah, drinking Keystone, Rick. I never really liked Keystone. You love that dude, Fast Time in Richmond. Rick's
Aloha.
talking mess to you.
Yeah, this is real hair.
It's real. There ain't no wig. Yeah. First time I've been live in almost 3 weeks.
So where's Lewis, man? Is he coming up?
He said he was getting him some beer.
That's my boy right there, old trumpet master now.
Yeah, that's my boy too. We've been talking shit on all these other these live feeds. Everybody's using those Brisket secret thumbnails, Texas Brisket secret thumbnails. We get on there and get to cutting up.
Dude, Brisket secrets, really. Salt, pepper, and let it roll. It's not a big secret. Everybody knows it.
It ain't, but we fuck with them so hard.
You know, everybody thinks they got the next big secret. Good wood and a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ted. I seen that big gator. I seen that picture of that. And there was another one not too far away from here too. That's like 13 feet. Getting caught up on the comments. Yeah, the real secret to brisket is proper fire management. You can even season it screwed up. You can trim it screwed up, but if you don't have proper fire management, that brisket's not going to turn out worth shit.
You know, Mike, I get a color of red on my smoke ring because I have a vertical smoker. I have a Lone Star Grill's vertical smoker. And because the wind whips through there so much, you don't really taste the smoke that much, but you see that bright freaking red smoke ring. and it's
Hmm.
because of that convection, that air that's
Yeah.
constantly. You don't really taste it, right? So it's,
Nope.
I hate meat that tastes over smoke. Dry wood, lots of airflow. There you go.
Hmm. Airflow is the secret to a smoke ring.
Yeah.
Let's see, broke my ass friend. 12 pack. Rick's on a roll tonight. 65 to 70 years old. That's an old gator. Yeah. Me, I don't know. I've been smoking for so long. I kind of like a little bit heavier smoke, but I can definitely tell when something gets over smoked for sure.
I think if you started out with a little bit of dirty smoke, you're okay for like the
Hmm.
first hour because obviously that's what's going. But after that, clean that fire up, man.
It depends on the protein. So if it's a big thick piece of protein, I'll roll dirty smoke from about 2 to 3, maybe sometimes 4 hours, and then I'll clean it up.
Really, really that long, huh?
Mhm. And when I say dirty smoke, that's a big misconception. It ain't really dirty smoke; it's a denser smoke.
So you're talking about wetter wood or less convection?
I'm talking about wetter wood.
Okay.
It's denser wood. If you've watched any of my kids are cutting up over there. If you watched any of my videos, I start out with dense logs. I'm good enough. I can pick them up, tell by weight what they are. But I
Yeah.
have done a few little readings in the videos and all that, and anywhere from 30 to 25% is what I start with in moisture content.
My thing, Mike, is when I first started out, I started out on a smoky little bullshit little Oklahoma Joe's, and the
We all
firebox
did.
about the size of a beer can, and you can't get
Like
any
that big.
convection, and you think you're doing good. Hey man, look at the smoke ring. You bite into it, tastes like a freaking piece of charcoal.
Uh huh. No, I've been there.
So I
And
said,
then buying
look,
that kiln dried wood from the store and throwing it in there and screwing shit up too.
yep. I mean, it gets too hot. Yeah. So I'm an arborist, so I cut down my own trees, and I do
Oh,
primarily
me
pecan.
too.
If you've never seen my videos, I've got a beautiful, beautiful different rotation of different humidities in my wood. I don't
Yeah.
have a hydrometer. I'm like you. I can touch it and feel it. I can smell it. Sometimes
Yep.
I take
Smell.
a bite off a little chunk and try
Hmm.
to chew it. I can sometimes tell just by how fibrous it is where we're at. I look at the bark. Is the bark pulling away yet? Is there cracks in the wood? There's a lot of
Cracks
ways
in
to
the
check.
wood. Yep. If it smells like fresh cat shit, it's still green. But yeah, I sort all my woods out. I try when I can. Around here there's an abundance of wood. People have always got free firewood on Facebook Marketplace. Just in the past 2 months, I've got some water oak and I've got some red oak for free. I just got to go cut it up and split it. I bought a little cheap wood splitter from Harbor Freight, little electric one, and that thing's worth its weight in gold. It'll split some shit way bigger than what it says.
Hey, how is water? I know what it is because we cut some down, but how's the wood?
I like water oak. It's a different flavor. It's different, but I like it. I grew up on it too, though. Red oak's my number one wood. I love red oak. It's pretty much all I smoke with. But when I don't feel like burning my red oak, I'll burn my water oak. Yep, hit the like button. There's Al. You want to hop on, Al? Yeah, red oak's my go-to. That just to me, it's got a way different flavor than all the other oaks do.
I like post oak too, man.
See, I ain't knocking post oak. I do like it, but I burn it for a little while, and I like red oak better. But post oak's not bad though.
I just don't like live oak, man. That's the one oak I will not use is live oak.
So I haven't really got down into the weeds. I've mixed live oak because I got a firewood place up here in town, and you can buy mixed oak, and it's got a little bit of everything in it. This last batch I got had a lot of post oak in it, but it had some live oak in there. I ain't never straight up smoked with live oak, but live oak is the densest wood out of all the oaks, so it's
It is.
heavier. So if you ever do burn it, you want to burn it drier and not wetter.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
It's real fibrous. I know from cutting them years and years, the,
Hmm.
the the branches when they break out of the tree, they never just fall like a red oak or a water oak or a white oak.
Mm-mm.
Generally, they're going to hang there because they're real fibrous, and it's an evergreen. They
Yeah.
stay green, 365. Every spring,
Yep.
that's when they drop their leaves and new ones come out. So it's a very, very heavy wood. Yeah.
They don't. Yeah, that's right. It's a real dense wood. It doesn't. The leaves don't fall off. I've got many live oaks on this property. Heck, that tree that you see right back there, and well, what you see? Oh no, right back there. That's a live oak. Piece of live oak.
You got some moss in it too, hadn't you?
Oh, I got all kind of stuff in it. Yeah, there's probably been some in there. But yeah, I'll experiment with live oak one day. I do like using pecan every now and again too, though. I like it. I got some. I got a buddy that just cut down a pecan tree, and he's gonna give me some of it. I have to let it dry though.
Pecan's my favorite. It's a state tree of Texas. Got a little bit of a
Hmm.
sweet flavor to it. It burns really good when it's really dry, and it's what I get the most of around here. And it's just beautiful wood, man. It tastes really, really good, man.
Yeah, it does. Freaking. So I work around the Port Arthur area, and over there in a little community they call Groves. Everybody takes that pecan and puts it out by the road. You can drive around and get as much of that shit as you want for pretty much free. They just put it out by the road. Kind of
All right.
like if you ever go out to West Texas, everybody puts mesquite out by the road, and
Well,
it's
there's a
junk
reason
food.
they can have that damn mesquite, far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it's got its purposes. I like to grill with it. I won't smoke with it. I'll grill with it though.
Shrimp and chicken, maybe that's, or maybe a hamburger. That's about all. I won't even cook a
Steak.
steak with it.
Get caught up on the
But
comments
it
here.
burns really hot. I do know that.
Yes, it does. That's why I like doing steak and fajitas and stuff like that. A short cook. Now I have seen some of them other YouTubers smoke brisket with it, and maybe I guess if you mixed it with some oak, it probably wouldn't be that bad. But I don't know about straight up. I know when I first got into smoking, I screwed some shit up with mesquite that turned me away from it very quick just to smoke with.
Yeah.
It will get bitter quick, and you can do it with hickory too. You got to really burn hickory clean.
Yeah. See, I bet y'all got a lot of hickory. We don't have any up here where I'm at. No hickory at all.
Yeah, we got hickory. It's not as much as you'd think it is around here. Cause man, I'm a nerd when it comes to my wood. I'll be driving down the road and looking. That's water oak. That's red oak. That's hickory. That's pecan. I'll be looking all the time, and I don't see hickory as much as I see all the other stuff though. Yeah, you got to mix it. Rick's right about that. Yep, I'm a wood nerd. Everybody used to go by the Aaron Franklin method of everything had to be clean, 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 but I never rolled like that even back when I first started out.
Well, Myron
Although
Mixon
I,
barbecue. He says, "Hey man, I want that green peach wood." He'll go down, cut down a live peach tree, and cook with it.
yep,
I met him one time at a book sign. I'm like, "What the hell are you doing, dude? You're dirtying up your product." He goes, "How many rings you got?" And I said, "Okay, you got me. You
that's
got me."
Myron Mixon. That's a cocky son of a bitch.
Hey, listen, I hung out with the guy. So, a true story about Myron Mixon. I wanted to meet him because I wanted to challenge him and Johnny Trigg go cook off. And
Yeah.
because you want to talk about cocky, I'll burn with anybody. I will burn next to anybody anytime, straight up. 40
Yeah.
years on the pit I've got. I'll burn with anybody. I may not win, but I'll burn with you. So I go to this book signing, and I was buying some of his Myron Mixon spices and some of his sauces and whatnot. So he's over
Mhm.
there signing books for people, and he'll come over and talk to me because he already knew I kind of knew a little bit about what I was doing. I was a big fan of his. He'd go over and sign a couple books, talk to some fans. He'd come back to me. I mean, we spent more time just bullshitting as two barbecue pit guys
Yeah.
than I was
I
as a
bet that's
fan.
cool though.
He knew I knew what I was talking about, so he'd come over. He doesn't normally do that. He's not cocky, dude. He's that way on TV. But let me tell you, the time I spent was maybe an hour. Nicest guy on the planet. He was so
I bet he
sweet.
is.
He gave me a lot of secrets. I was helping him cook a pork loin out in the parking lot on this little pellet smoker. Which, God, I hate pellet smokers. They're the Keurigs of the barbecue world. I won't use one. They are the Keurig of the barbecue world. You heard me say it. A lot of people are going to hate me
Uh-huh.
for that. I don't know why in the hell, when there's this many trees growing, you'd use them pellets. Wouldn't do it.
Yeah. So I got away from the stick burner stuff for a little while. I got to working a whole lot and working out of town, and I bought a pellet smoker just to smoke on for convenience working out of town and all that. I bought a Pit Boss. It was all right. I mean, it was definitely lacking smoke flavor, but I already knew that going into it. And then I bought a Rectech, and I used that for a little while. And then I've played around with it. I wanted to freaking get stick burner flavor on a pellet grill, and I tried like hell. And I built a pellet smoker that's a cabinet smoker about the size of a refrigerator that you can
Yeah.
put sticks on and burn pellets in it. And that got pretty close, but still, man, it's not going to emulate what that 250 gallon can do back there.
So I'm walking you out, Mike. By the way, Rick's Barbecue, thank you very much for subbing. Thank you for the comment. Appreciate you, brother. I'm walking you all out to show you my pit that lives in my garage. Okay, give me 1 second.
Go ahead, man.
Now, I'm just going to show you the back of it because I just had surgery, Mike, and I can't. This thing's 1,700 pounds. I can't flip it around, but I'll show you the back of it.
No, that's fine.
There's my pit, guys, right there.
That's a Lone Star grill.
Lone Star Grills. That sumbitch is 6.5 feet tall, 5 feet long, 1,700 pounds, guys.
That's a house. Is that a gravity fed or is it just offset?
No, it's offset. So here's my firebox, 1/2 inch firebox, Mike, right there.
Oh, I see it. Oh, it's a 1/2 inch. No wonder it's so heavy.
Look at the welds right there. Look at those welds. Look.
That's nice welds. Is it insulated?
Say again.
Says it insulated?
It's non-insulated. It's 1/2 inch plate steel.
Yeah. Simple. Oh, the whole thing's made out of half
No,
inch plate?
Firebox is 1/2 inch. It's 3/8 inch throughout. But
Oh, that's still thick.
Let me show you the star of my show, though. Check it out. Let me tell you something, bro. I cook better shit on that little Weber Smoky than I do anything else.
Yeah. No, I got them little cheap grills I use like that too. I've got a cut off piece of 20 inch that I got left over from that firebox back there, a 24-inch piece of pipe about a foot long that I use for a fire pit, and I got a piece of expanded metal I'll throw down on that and cook steaks and all kind of crap on it.
Hey man, it's ancient cooking, man. You know, the cavemen did it. You know, we're not doing anything they didn't do. You know,
Live fire cooking's awesome, whether you're doing an offset or you're cooking directly over the fire. What's up, burn ends, Marcus? Yeah. Cooking with fire, period. That's what's up.
so you know what I love about the YouTube barbecue community is so many people have different experiences to share, and you know, although you and I've been cooking a long time, we may or may not have done what they've done. You know, they may not have done.
Hey, I'll try new stuff. I'm not afraid to try new stuff.
Absolutely.
I will try it. I just changed up the way I do my spare ribs. I kind of seen what Derby Barbecue, and I heard what Goldie's was doing with simple syrup and the wrap with the ribs with barbecue sauce cut with vinegar. And I actually tried that here a little while back, and I think that's some of the best ribs I've done to date. Really, that was good.
I've done agave nectar. I did that years ago. It's just very, very similar to what they're doing out there. I need to go out to Fort Worth and see Jerby's because, you know, I know there's 5 members. You know, they all put their money together, and I've seen Jerby's videos. I've seen the girl that
Did
works.
You see that? Did you see that recent video they put out that Alvin Zhang made? Did a documentary on them. That's a pretty good video. That's like the best barbecue video I ever watched in my life, hands down.
Really?
It's legit. You need to go watch that.
Well, you know, to be voted best barbecue in Texas and to beat out Snow's and Franklin's, I'm going to have to go test it because that's some pretty hot cotton to be saying you're the best in Texas.
So I'm gonna put it to you this way: I tried some of the guys that were on the old Texas Top 50 and wasn't impressed with them. And then I tried one that's local to our area down here that was top 50, and I wasn't impressed with it either. So I've yet to be impressed by anything that's on the top 50, but I ain't went and tried nothing that's in the upper echelon of the top 50. So I'm real curious to see where I'm at with my game versus what these top 10 guys really are. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, Mike, here's something to consider. You and I are doing boutique barbecue. We're doing one-offs. They're cooking 1,000 people a day. Big difference.
That's right. Yeah, you're right about that.
When you're high and serve the next day like I do over our product. That's a big factor.
Yeah, no, it is. You got to put out a consistent product, and I ain't saying that it's easy by no means. Burnt bean, that's another one I want to go try. Marcus has went and personally tried burnt bean. He said it was awesome.
I've been watching his channel forever, man. Back
Yeah, he
when
was
he
on
was doing,
barbecue pitmasters.
he's done a lot of competition cooks. He's worked his ass off, man. He almost died one time in a cook off.
Yeah,
What's his heavy dude? What's his name? The
Ernie,
owner, Ernie,
Ernie
man. Gee,
Cervantes. Yeah, you know, and probably when I went and tried them other places, I probably was setting a bar that was freaking way too damn high too. On top of that, you know.
yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong; it's still the best barbecue you're going to get down here in Southeast Texas from a restaurant type place, no doubt about it. It's just freaking. I think they must have had a one-off day, man. They definitely used some deadgum green wood. I could taste it on the meat. I had an ashtray taste in my mouth when I left there, like you wouldn't believe. Dang, what happened to Louie? Are you coming, Louie? You still there?
I'm still with you. I'm just peeing, so it's dark.
I was seeing if Trumpet's still on here. Normally he hops on here with me.
Rick, where you at, Rick?
I don't know if Rick's still in here or not. He probably is. Rick's pretty good about hanging around. Steven and Jacqueline's here. What's up, y'all? Died at every comp. Yeah, man, cooking a barbecue in Texas during the summertime is all them videos I shot for YouTube during the summertime. It's pretty dead gum rough. I ain't gonna lie. 15. All right.
Yeah, man.
15 minutes.
There were several times I had to cook inside. It was too hot to cook outside this summer.
Rick's flipping burgers. Hey, I gutted it out, man. I suffered shooting them dead gum videos. I ain't gonna
Yeah, but
lie.
you're a
I
pro,
suffered.
Mike. You can't expect that from the rest of us.
I don't know if I'd say I was a pro. I'm probably pretty good at it, but freaking I was chugging water left and right. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, I like to JL to answer your question. I like to putting the simple syrup in a wrap with a barbecue sauce that's cut with vinegar. If I don't make my own barbecue sauce, I like the Terry Black spicy. You take that and you cut it. You take a 3/4 ratio of the Terry Blacks with a quarter of vinegar and cut the barbecue sauce and thin it. And when you get ready to wrap, you put equal amounts down of that simple syrup and that cut barbecue sauce and wrap it. Want your bark set, and to me that was a damn good combination with the way that I season my ribs, which all y'all know I use 16 mesh black pepper and then the Fiesta seasonal salt on my ribs. I don't really buy store bought rubs no more. They don't do nothing for me. I ain't really
Dude,
found
that
one that knocks.
Boulder's, that's all you need. Boulder's.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That Fiesta salt, seasonal salt. That shit's good. But Boneless has got a ton of good seasoning. That's the only store bought rubs that I will buy. Really, I was talking to a guy at work the other day, and he was telling me how he used to cook briskets back in the day, and it's actually the same thing I used to do. Was pepper and freaking Tex Joy steak seasoning. And I may do a video on that, and that's still a good combination. Not as good as a seasonal salt, but Tex Joy is a local seasoning down here to Beaumont, Texas, but it's pretty good. Yeah, no, I didn't drink no beer them days, Ted. I was chugging water. I did start out one day drinking beer, and I started getting dehydrated, and yeah, I got back on the water pretty quick. Yeah, give it a try, Jay, and see if that works for you, man. It may work for you, and it may not. Everybody's got different tastes, It's different strokes for different folks. Oh, we lost the rock star again. Is my screen flashing to y'all, or is it just me? Hey, I'm telling you right now, if Ewers doesn't get hurt, we stomp Alabama's ass. He was tearing them up. We should have still beat them, man. We had a dang. They took a safety away from us and face mask. I mean, dang, it is flashing. I wonder why it's doing that. All right, I think I might have fixed it. I guess that daggum little cheap Walmart web camera. All right, I think I fixed it, guys. I didn't know if that was just the StreamYard or if it was my stuff. Yeah, we should have beat Alabama, man. But I'm still proud of the way the Longhorns played. They're gonna be better this year than they was last year. Yep, it's flashed. Yeah, I think I got her fixed now. Well, I guess we lost Rockstar. I'm just waiting for Louie. My buddy Louie's gonna hop on here in a minute. Put the dead gum link back up here so we ain't got to go all the way back and look for it. So what's everybody been up to this week, man? I know I've been working. That's pretty much it. Excuse me. Nah, Ted. It's like I was telling you earlier on my community page, man. I got too much stuff going on this weekend. I might be able to smoke something maybe Sunday, but half my day tomorrow is already going to be taken up by soccer games. So, and then I want to do something here and there. And I think Sunday I'm gonna go down and see my dad. So uh, I've got two more videos in the pipeline, and then I'll probably shoot a video either next weekend or the weekend after. Shoot a couple. But there may be times where I may not get a video out one week because I just got too much crap going on between work and kids, and having a YouTube channel and a full time job with a bunch of kids is it's time consuming. What's up, Trumpet? That's Louie. What are you doing, dude?
Hold on, hold on. Um, I'm hearing like all kinds of echo. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Figure it out. No, I don't do comps, man. I thought about entering a comp one time, Marcus, and I just decided that wasn't for me. I mean,
Okay,
I probably could do good in it, but I don't know. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna
can you
watch
hear
the
me?
Longhorns tomorrow night. Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Hmm.
We drinking that Yingling.
Oh yeah,
Got the Yingling.
salute.
It's good shit.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Mighty
Oh, we
tasty.
got some. Let's see. Oh, Rick
Hey,
coming
we got
in.
the Rick stuff. We
What's
got
up?
T-Bone.
What's
What's
up?
up,
What's up?
T-Bone?
Why does it say Nacho?
I can't
It's
even see what it
alias.
says. Hey,
Alias.
Mike,
Alias.
put it on that different one where it brings us like. There you go. That's the
You
one.
want that one? I was
That's the one
experimenting
I
with it.
prefer. The other one just really confuses the shit out of me, honestly. It's like I was just way too close to this Mexican right here that you can see down there.
Wow. Be careful. Watch it. Watch it.
What's up, fine swine?
So
what's up,
yeah,
folks?
what's up,
going on
everybody?
Friday night?
I thought I saw Burnt Ends in the chat. I see Steven, Ho, Joe,
Marcus, Ted, fine swines in here.
Fine
I don't know.
Swine. Mighty Fine Swine.
Yeah, I can't remember what his first name was. Forgive me. We had
What?
Rockstar on here for a little while. I guess he lost his connection.
I was gonna say what happened to Spicoli. Where'd he go?
Yeah, I think he lost his connection.
Oh man. Hey, so what's going on, man? Rick, you're over there flipping burgers. You said I thought I saw you in the chat talking about that.
Yeah. I fired up the Blackstone East series out on the patio.
Nice.
Got some burgers going for the kiddos here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some beer battered fish today.
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Yeah, it came out pretty good. I actually sacrificed one of these for it. Dude, but it was good. And that's what I was doing a minute ago. I was putting in some finishing touches on a little video that I threw together. It'll drop tomorrow. I think I put it like to drop at 10 a.m. So you guys will see that
in the morning, not 10 at night.
Correct. 10 a.m.
So I've never smoked cow heart before, Ted, but I've had it in sausage, like the true East Texas hot link has got cow heart in it.
You know
I've
what,
never
Rick?
smoked
You got
cow
me
heart
thinking.
before.
Now I got to double check that.
Yeah,
I might have to change that.
You've done it before. You've done it before.
I have. So what's going on? Who's eating the heart of a cow?
He's asking if anybody smoked a cow heart before.
Oh,
I haven't smoked one. I've ate one in East Texas hot links before, like a Pittsburgh link or up there in Gilmer.
everybody in the chat has eaten cow heart before. It's grounded up into the McDonald's patties that you guys eat. You guys are eating all that stuff.
Freaking weenies, hot dogs, and spam and bologna.
Yeah, that's the cow
what Ted
hearts
wants to
and all that
know is
other
if
stuff.
anyone's actually smoked one before. I guess sliced it and ate it. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do it, but I don't know. It'd probably be good.
Yeah, pass. So you guys planning a trip up to Austin on the 1st? Johnny Mag's pit reveal?
That's my backyard. On the 1st, that's my daughter's birthday, so I want to make it over there. We'll see what happens. Mr. Brick.
It won't be.
Can't make no guarantees, man.
Starts at 12. Starts at noon, and only probably be on about 3, maybe.
Oh, damn night, huh?
Be up there making a road trip. Kind of torn, man. I just got invited to a little local barbecue cook-off here.
Oh, okay.
Actually, on the same day, on the 1st. Check this out. It's strictly backyard cookers. It's a non-sanctioned event. Rib entry. It's just ribs and brisket.
Man, I ain't talking shit, man, but I can make a rib.
Rib entry fee is $25. Only pays first place. No second, no third.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
First place wins $500.
Damn.
Brisket entry is $50. No, I'm sorry, $100. Brisket entry is $100, but it pays out $1,000. And it's just a bunch of backyard fellas hanging out the bar, the locals and regulars.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Where is this? In San Antonio?
Yeah. Here locally. But it's that same weekend that Johnny Mag's got that pit reveal up in Austin. Next weekend. And we're planning on going up there with Bud Jared and Andrew, Girl Sergeant and Frack Daddy. We're gonna carpool up there and make a day of it. But I was thinking about it, man. I was like, man, I said I can spend $125 and walk away with $1,500 if I'm lucky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm probably gonna spend, a couple hundred going up to Austin, hanging out, whatever. We're supposed to go to
but you can make $1,500 in your backyard,
Right. Exactly. So I don't know, man. I got a week to think about it. Think of my mind. But we'll see.
Well, I wish I could make it out
Would
there.
you enter your brisket?
What's that?
Or both? Would you enter both?
Yeah, hell yeah. Why not?
Well, speaking of brisket, hold on. Let me make sure nobody in here is watching me because we're about to go into some deep Texas brisket secrets.
All you viewers better drop in. We fixed to reveal the secrets of Texas brisket, man.
And you people in the chat are so lucky we're about to just go over this. Because hang tight. Let me check real quick. Hold on. Nobody behind me? Okay.
It's just the dogs out here, man.
In this notebook contains the true secrets to the perfect Texas brisket. I actually had lunch at I had lunch at Franklin's BBQ recently, and they gave me a tour of the smoke shack in the back, and the homies, and I found this on the ground, and inside this notebook contains all kinds of scheduling and brisket secrets and rib secrets and all kinds of stuff straight Texas. So anybody in the chat, man, I'm sitting on a gold mine right here, guys.
He swiped it off the wood rack.
And here's the thing. Mike Brown knows about this because I was actually on a live Instagram at the time, and he was on there, and he was at work. He was under fake names. So nobody saw him, and we chatted a little bit, and we talked about this, and him and I know what's up in this thing. I sent him a couple of pictures of what's inside this notebook, and we were thinking about sharing some of that with you guys tonight. What do you think, Mike?
I can confirm that. He swiped it off the wood rack, man.
We got the BBQ Rockstar right there. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How's your back?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Little day by day, you know.
That's awesome, man. It's a good thing you're getting a lot better. Yeah. So we're talking about some deep, dark, true Texas BBQ secrets right here in this notebook. I figured, Mike, I thought maybe I could share some with you tonight on your channel, and I'm already scheduled to go live tomorrow night. I was thinking maybe I could share some more tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even show you some of the pictures. I mean, there is some interesting illustrations in this thing. Notes, what to wrap, what not to wrap, what to tell people to wrap when you really don't wrap, and what to tell people that you wrap when you really do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah. So coming out and saying, I found out Franklin's uses tallow. All of a sudden.
Yeah. Dude, tallow is nowhere. I can promise you, tallow is nowhere in this book. This book right here, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm going to reveal it. It's really Wagyu brisket.
Yeah. Here's the secret right here. I'll show you the secret right here.
Butter.
Right there.
Yeah, that's very, very possible.
I know when I back seal brisket after I sliced it, I'll throw a little bit of butter in there and then back seal it with that butter in it.
Yeah.
For reheating, and it works.
Same.
Now that's part of the secret. As a matter of fact, that's something that I saw in this book when it comes to turkey. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of mention about butter in here.
I got a turkey video dropping Monday.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to finally find them big ass HEB turkey breasts down here. They finally had some, and I bought the last 3 and froze them here a while back. And I finally shot a video on it the other day.
Oh, are you talking about the bone-in turkey breast?
No,
turkey? I'm talking about a boneless turkey breast.
Oh, boneless.
These turkey breasts were 5 pounds a piece. They were huge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I was trying to use my dadgum meat stick in that video to do a review, and the son of a gun wouldn't work, man. It wouldn't link up. The firmware wouldn't update. And I was trying to do a damn review on it. I never got to. And the dadgum, it didn't charge overnight either. I had it on charger all night and it didn't charge.
Did you throw that son bitch in the fire?
No, I emailed that guy back, and I told him if this don't work, I can't review it. But the customer support, they got up with me, and we uninstalled the app and reinstalled it, and it's working now. So I had to find something to cook and do a review on it.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Louie. I throw that shit in the fire, dude. Fuck it.
So I was going to do it, just to do it. Me, I'm not real big on using the probes a whole lot of times. There's a few meats I'll use them on, like maybe like a beer can chicken, turkey breast, and pork loin. But other than that, I cook pretty much everything else by feel. But I was real curious because I ain't never, since I built that smoker back there, I haven't run a test on the ambient temp on it, and that thing was two-sided. It had an ambient temp on it. So I was kind of curious to see, what the temps are really doing in there, besides just going by the gauges. But we didn't find out.
Oh, well.
Al Lunacy. Salute, my friend. South Texas. And my boy Chewy down here. I don't see him in there, but what's up, guys?
I just want to see if Al wanted to jump on.
Yeah, I think he'll jump on here in a few.
Very cool, very cool. So y'all got to get some football game going on. Y'all watching games this weekend, or y'all fans? I know Louis not. I know Louis.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite team or anything like that.
Right there.
I'll watch it, but it's not like I'll watch it, but it's not going to be like, oh shit, let me stop everything that I'm doing so I can sit down and watch this whole damn thing. You know what I mean? It's got to be like background. It's got to be in the background for me. You know what I mean?
Well, I gonna say this to brother Mike Brown up there. Little old UTSA, University of Texas at San Antonio, is gonna kick the Longhorns' ass tomorrow.
Oh, is that who's playing?
I tell you what. We can't overlook those guys because they are legit. There's no doubt about that. They are legit. They're liable to come in there if we don't respect them, and they may just do that. You never know.
Tell you what,
just think about it. That's a trap game. We just got off the high of almost beating the number one team, and then UTSA rolls up in there, and we're like, hell, we almost beat the number one team last week, and then they might punch us in the damn mouth. So that could be a true statement, Rick.
They barely lost to University of Houston in first game of the year. And then they went up to New York up that way and beat Army.
Played Army
in overtime.
Yep.
So it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting.
Is it in the book, Louis?
I don't know. It doesn't have anything about football. but hold on. Let me look at something.
You still find shit to talk about.
My goodness, it's like 30, 40 pages in here.
Thank you, Daddy.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to put a bookmark in. I gotta put a bookmark in that. Hold on, I don't have a bookmark, but I do have a beer cap. I gotta come back and look at that shit, man. It says something about, one crazy hold on. Let me read it to you.
Oh shit.
From the good book.
Yeah.
There we go.
It says here, in order to achieve pork tender brisket coming off a pit, after you wrap tight with butcher paper, tell people that you put it back in the cooker, but you're honestly finishing it off in the microwave. In the microwave. And that is one of the secrets to the perfect Texas brisket. And it's initialed here AF. I don't know what that means. AF? I don't get it.
Yeah, you got to put it in there for 2 hours.
A.F.
Hey, that's Arturo Fuente.
There you go. I think that might be the guy. That might be the guy.
He's a cigar guy, Arturo Fuente. There he is, cigar guy.
Nice.
The cigar guy.
Awesome.
Well, them secrets is rolling out tonight, man. Awesome. People are getting a real treat. Barbacoa Bandit said you can boil your brisket in water with a cup of liquid smoke.
Yeah, it said that is the point where you have to add the black pepper, not in the beginning.
Yeah.
So when they're shooting the brisket cook and he's like putting salt on it and then pepper, what he does really is he throws that fucking brisket away. Actually, he slides it out the way. So really what he's doing is just throwing salt on it, right? And then he cooks it, doesn't spritz it, he doesn't do anything. Fat side up, baby. Fat side up.
No.
And then after he pulls it, then he's saying that he wraps it, but then when he wraps it, that's when he throws his black pepper in it, and he wraps it real tight in butcher paper, and then he throws it and he finishes it off in the microwave.
See, what I heard it's
Arturo Fuentes is saying this, or somebody that's AF.
No, doesn't. It's no trim. All the rage right now on YouTube. Don't trim your briskets. Nobody trims briskets anymore. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when I don't trim this brisket and cook it. Right? But before we're gonna do that, we're gonna wrap it in mayonnaise, and then we're gonna cook that son of a bitch on its side. Not fat side up, fat side down.
It's not mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise.
It's Dukes.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So here's what I heard. I heard that Franklin pre-orders his briskets from Goldie's and vacuum seals them and heats them up the next day.
Ooh, wow. Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, I had a missed call today from oh crap, I forgot what his name was, but he's on Aaron Franklin's Nuts a lot. Do I have to say his name? Do I have to name drop? Oh crap!
Man,
What's that guy's name?
Who?
Yoder guy, Jeremy Yoder. Justin Yoder.
Oh, no.
Justin Yoder.
Yoder's on. He's on Goldie's Nuts now, man.
Oh,
He just goes around.
That guy, he was just, I don't know what he was saying. He left me a voice message today. He said, "Hey, I'm out of that butcher paper, but I was wondering if you could give me some more foil and all this and that." I'm like, "Who the hell is this?" He's like, "Okay, I'll talk to you later." And I was like, "I don't know, man." I worked from home today, so I was really confused. But it wasn't just an ordinary voicemail. It was like a face voicemail. You know what I'm saying? So it was a video. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting.
That's great.
I'm out of butcher paper.
All bullshit aside. I don't know, man. All bullshit aside. All this going on, like I kind of stated a second ago, man. There's a few videos starting to pop out there about no trim brisket.
Oh, the
cooking
first
a
guy to do
brisket
it
with no trim, right?
Yeah,
that ain't nothing new. Nothing new. You know, people have been doing that. I hardly trim my briskets at all.
Shit, my mama does that.
It's gonna be on YouTube,
my mama does that.
You know, that's it. You know, put
That's
mayonnaise.
I knew what brisket trimming was, and I didn't trim them either.
Put mayonnaise as a binder. You know, binders, in my opinion, personal opinion, they don't do shit.
I agree.
They don't do shit.
I agree.
You know, you put a binder on, it's not going to give your brisket any flavor. You're not going to taste that mustard. You're not going to taste that oil, whatever. You know, it's just to help the rub stick. All right. You set a brisket on the counter and you let it sit there for 15, 20 minutes, even 30 minutes, let it get up to room temperature, if you will. It's going to sweat enough. You put your rub on there, it's going to stick. Okay. Binders, in my opinion, again, unnecessary. So, but you got guys on there throwing on this new stuff, like the new one right now with mayonnaise. I mean, it's just like, it's all the shit where, you know, oh my God, look how it turned out, and this and that and that and this. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, don't mean to cuss there, Mike, but
no, it's good. Even if your brisket is dry a little bit on the outside, like if you let one dry brine overnight in the refrigerator, you trim it up the day before and throw it in, and it's a little dry on the outside, all you gotta do is just squirt a little bit of water on it to rehydrate it. That's about it. That's all you gotta do with it.
You have a little bit of a secret, and you guys can kick me out of the group, you can do whatever, but really and truly, all bullshit aside, I trim my briskets down to almost zero fat. Almost zero fat.
You can.
I take basically all the fat off the point because you don't need it. And I leave as much fat on the flat as I can because you do need it on that. So it's about a 1/4 inch on the flat. I make it aerodynamic as I can. I take it out of that. I almost freeze mine because I want to make it chilled as I can. Get a good trim on it because around that point, you got all that crappy shit that's around there. So I put mine in there about 30 minutes in my deep freeze. It gets a good crust on it. I trim it. And then what I do, guys, is I make a mixture 50-50 Worcestershire sauce with soy sauce. I spray that through my spray bottle as a not really a binder, but a flavor enhancer. Remember, I've got very little fat on that point. It's going to all go in that point. I let it sit on the counter for about 30 minutes once it's trimmed and sprayed. Then I put my rub on. Basically, the guys, I use the same pepper and kosher salt everybody else does. That's all I use. But I'm going to tell you, I cook. Like, where's my buddy over here? Hold on, wait. Here, where's he at? Right there, up there. Where you at, Louie? There you are. Dude, fat side down, bro. When you have a vertical smoker like I do, you can't do it fat side up because you'll burn the shit out of the bottom of that. You've got to use fat side down on a vertical. Now, something like Mike's, the big barrel, obviously you would do it fat side up. But for mine, if you do it fat side up, dude, I burned so many briskets that you have to do it fat side down on a vertical.
I'll be right back, guys.
It all depends. It all depends on where your heat source is coming.
Yeah.
Right. The heat source coming from the top, top coming from the bottom. Either way.
But I will.
I'm 90% fat side down on mine. And I cook on pellet smokers. I cook on an offset, kind of like Mike has there. But I feel it's just better fat side down. I feel like I'm protecting that bark on the bottom.
Absolutely. And also,
but go ahead.
I was just going to say, you can't spritz it if it's fat side up. You can't spritz it. You're not doing any spritzing, And the fat is not going to matriculate down through the meat like everybody thinks, unless it's jacquarded. If it's jacquarded, well, sure, it could render down into the meat. Otherwise, it's going to come off the sides.
Yeah. Now, and trimming wise, in my opinion, that fat, two things. One, everybody says fat is flavor, right? You want that fat on there, but it's not all going to render. What it is doing, though, and again, depends on whether you're a fan of bark or no bark.
Mm-hmm.
You want a crunchy bark or you just want a soft bark. Okay, right? Again, I'm a fan. My family here, we like a soft bark.
Okay.
So I don't trim anything. That extra fat that's on there is going to hold in and keep that point from burning up. But again, that's just part of the binder to me. Not required. I know what the good book says up there. But
Lewis has got. He could tell us.
Yeah, he does. But yeah,
I'm thinking about sharing the rest of these secrets tomorrow on my live tomorrow night.
Hold it.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you say that, brother. That people that you talk to, right? Fat side up, fat side down. Fat side, you got to go fat side up because that fat is going to render and it's going to come down inside that brisket and keep it juicy. Bullshit. That ain't going on at all.
I always cook my briskets fat side up. If I'm in my offset out back or if I'm in my pellet smoker out front, and I always get fantastic results.
Oh yeah,
fantastic results.
It's
you guys can watch my videos and you can see my Instagram posts. That shit looks amazing.
So I did a side-by-side comparison when I first built the smoker right here before I was real heavy into making YouTube videos. And I did a fat side up versus fat side down and tasted them. Did a blind taste test on them and all that. And
hey, that sounds like a killer video.
Yeah, the fat side up with all the people I had here won out like 6-1. And I preferred the fat side up. But really, probably it just all boils down to the quality of the meat.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of reviews of that too, here and there, comparisons. They did tests, did one fat side up, one fat side down. Mm-hmm. Tastes the same. Yep. That's why it's such a big, I don't know, what can you say, not an argument or whatever, but between the two, which is right. Yeah. And they're honestly both about the same, That's just the way I've always done mine. I mean, the way my dad did it, the way I did it. And
I agree. But, you want to dispel some myths out there if you can to help some of these younger kids who are just starting out, right? The fat's going to come through the meat. It will if you jacquard it. You could go for $20 to Costco and get your really nice jacquard machine. Lewis, like what you do, dude, come through that flat on your when you get it down to 1/4 inch, come through that fat cap like that. Cook it fat side up. Well, sure, yes, because you're going to have holes in the meat into the actual muscle where that, and you could lightly score that fat cap too to help it render quicker. But then you have channels in which for that fat to come down into the muscle. If you don't jacquard it, how is that fat going to come down into that really thick, dense flat? Muscularly, it's not going to happen. It's just not, because that flat's going to, it's going to ball up. It's going to be tight. That fat's not going to come down through there. Everybody thinks that it will because of gravity. That's not the way those muscle fibers work when they're introduced to heat, especially that flat.
I mean, it's good. I think it has a lot to do. I don't think so much with the cut of meat. I think the cut of meat really does have something to do with it, but I think a lot of it has to do with the cooker too.
Yes.
So again, I get fantastic results the way I do my briskets. The way I do them the same every time. I put them out there 8 p.m., 9 p.m. at night, and they finish off overnight while I'm sleeping. In the morning, I wake up, I wrap them, and then I put them back in there, and they finish off, and they're done about lunchtime, and then I rest them until about dinner time, and it's time to eat. And that's the way I do it in my rectangle. I mean, and I get fantastic results. I mean, I don't have any complaints. Nobody here has any complaints. Moist, barky, fantastic. Again, you guys can see my photos on my Instagram or my videos, my brisket cooks on my channel. That's no bullshit. That's really what I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Look at Russ. Russ says intermuscular fat is what you
now. Now, the reason I say that it might have to do with whatever cooker you might be using, I have an LG out there that I won't even attempt to cook a brisket on that LG. I will not attempt to cook a brisket on that damn thing. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of it has to do with the cooker that you're using.
And like Russ said there too a minute ago, the quality of the meat that you putting on there has a lot to do with it. But that being said, you can get a good choice brisket or good select brisket and make it taste good.
Oh yeah.
It's not. Of course, you can enhance it, right, with either injections or some extra rubs or extra set time. I mean, I used to be one that I would season my brisket overnight, right? And not anymore. After for a while there,
Daniel, you're crazy, bro.
I'll season my brisket the morning of and let it sit there 30 minutes, an hour, and then on the smoker it goes. And I had some amazing results.
Yeah.
But
I'm with you on that, Rick. I don't go by the grade of meat. I always look at whatever's got the most marbling in the flat is the brisket I'll pick out. Sometimes it's select, sometimes it's choice, sometimes it's prime, what I got available. But I always pick the one that's got the most marbling out in the flat. Point's going to have marbling in it.
I'd have briskets that are no rolled, which is below select, which they're not even rolled by the USDA. They're not even inspected. It's called no roll or cutter canner, which is the lowest grade of meat that you can buy.
Canner. Oh, damn. That's you're talking secret tunnels now, man. Wow.
No. Just, dude, look it up in your meat buyer's guide. If anybody doesn't believe me, I used to sell meat for a living. I'm telling you, cutter, canner, or no roll.
Oh, you're right.
National Beef Packers has a product that is no roll that I can tell you from personal experience. There's prime mixed in there. There's got to be. I mean, when they're breaking those carcasses down, they're going so fast. Every now and then, you're going to get a prime that slips in there accidentally, and somebody at a grocery store is going to luck out and buy it on the cheap. And let me tell you, I've cooked no roll briskets, guys, that you could cut with the south end of a spoon, just by luck. So yeah, grade of meat does not affect it as much as how you cook it. Do you want to inject it? If you're using choice, prime, or Wagyu, why inject? Why? You don't need to. But if
I don't inject. I don't inject my meat.
I don't inject brisket. Period.
I'm not a fan of that. I've tried it, but I don't like it. No, it's way too fucking salty.
Yep, that's right.
I mean, my experience with it, and then I toned it down. I've tried it a few times. And I'm not about the whole injection thing. No.
And I'll do sometimes, depending on the cut of meat. But I won't buy a Cosmos or Meat Church or anything like that. I'll make my own.
Yeah,
I'll make my own injection with some bone broth and meat broth and like that. Those commercial, like I said, Cosmos, Meat Church, Butchers, those are highly, saturated.
I've tried the butcher's block
stuff, you know. Now, if for competitions, that's another story. You know, for comps, that's money. You know, you get that one bite barbecue. But for backyard, no. You know, but every now and again, depending on the cut and the flavor, you know, it does change the flavor. You wanted that brisket, right? So,
and that's just like, hey guys, that's just like when you're doing ribs. You know, the brown sugar and the butter and the tiger sauce. That's great for bite rib.
I don't do that.
For one bite barbecue.
I've tried it.
It's great for a competition style when they just get that first bite. But you guys, just like me, we're not gonna be able to eat a whole rack of that shit. There's no way.
Nope.
You
if
know,
you go back,
I don't do that brown sugar butter shit. I've tried it, and that was not my thing. I was like, what the hell? People go crazy with this.
Sweet, it's honey and butter.
I was like, I couldn't understand why people went crazy over that. Like, I couldn't.
You know where it happened.
Barbecue Pit Masters, the show.
Barbecue Pit Masters,
Johnny Trigg over it.
Johnny Trigg and that tiger sauce.
Yeah.
And where
I have taken some tiger sauce and mixed it with my BBQ sauce. That's pretty fantastic. But like the whole butter and the brown sugar and the honey and all that shit. No, I don't like my ribs. My palate doesn't like that. No.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's because you're the Tiger King. You know.
Look out.
The Tiger King. That dude is hey, free the Tiger King. Salute. We need another season. We need another season.
Smoking Joe's here.
Oh, baby.
Brother Joe. Talk about mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
And what about this? Yeah. Who smokes their own potatoes?
What's that?
Who smokes their own eggs and their own potatoes for salad? I do.
I mean, I do potatoes. I've never smoked eggs.
You just smoke the eggs till they crack, and then they get a little smoke flavor on them.
They're beautiful.
I'll try it.
You're making potato salad, man. It's really, really good.
Potato salad?
Who injects their eggs?
Not me.
I inject my eggs with tallow. It makes a world of difference.
Yeah. You gotta wrap don't forget to wrap them.
I do mine with brown butter on the inside.
Yeah. So that's the egg secret. I crack an egg over my brisket. Makes it awesome.
I showed this book that I found at Aaron Franklin's shop. It's got all the secrets. All the secrets.
You got something there, my friend. You got something.
I'm telling you, man. I'm sitting on a gold mine right here. Now, this is not competition stuff. This is like for real backyard deliciousness. If you want your own restaurant kind of stuff. I don't know who the guy is, but his initials are AF after each chapter here.
Yeah, Joe, you inject birds. Nice.
That's either Aaron Franklin or as fuck. I don't know.
Shit, I tried to shoot a hummingbird one time with a shotgun, and that sumbitch like did this.
Yeah, they're quick.
and he kept sucking on the flower, and I was like, dude, those damn things are fast.
So when
even my shotgun blast was slow.
Water all day.
When I used to sell meat, guys, we sold a lot of wild game. We sold a lot of quail. We had quail legs, for example, that were like little baby drumettes. And we sold hummingbird lips, uppers and lowers. That was the spec on it. I'm just kidding. We did sell not the hummingbird shit.
Say chicken ribs.
Chicken ribs. Yeah.
No, I'm with you, Russ. I inject that brisket with my teeth.
There you go.
Russ is the man. I love me some Russ Jones.
Oh,
Russ messing with you, man.
Russ is Smoking Joe. They're legends, man.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Those are some big dogs, man. I think Joe's like at 200,000 subscribers and Smoky Ribs. He's sitting at like over at 350, I think.
Yeah, he's up
something
there.
Crazy like that. I'm like, man, that must be nice. I'm still sitting like 300.
Yeah, me too, Lewis. Me too.
I haven't been getting as many subscribers lately. I've been stuck at 560 for a while now.
But you know something, man? I think life's a little less stressful when you don't have to, when you don't carry 300,000 subscribers over here or 200,000 subscribers over here. You know what I'm saying? My 300, I'm okay.
Look at Russ. But you know what? Like I said earlier, guys, I will burn with anybody, anytime. I'm not going to be a comp cook because I'm not going through all that bullshit for no money. But I'll tell you, I will put my product against anybody's at any time for any reason. Charity, I would do a charity event, sure. But I would love to put my stuff against anybody that wants to.
Yeah. Hey, Daniel, it was one of those. I don't know if you have them in your part of Texas, but over here where I'm at, we get these damn. It's like a hummingbird, but it's almost like a bumblebee that like digs a fucking hole in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? And if you're back there, and all of a sudden it just zooms by you, zoom, and it just goes into the ground, and you're like, "Holy shit! I do not want to get stung by that." You know what I mean? And they make these little holes in your backyard. Do you see that back out there where you guys are at?
The little hummingbirds we got are them little small ones, and we feed them out of feeders and stuff.
No, I've got a mimosa in the backyard, and it's always full of hummingbirds when it's blooming.
But it's
almost like a hornet.
Yeah, Lewis, you're talking about a cicada. Mm-hmm. No, it's not a cicada. No,
I have no idea what it is, but I get them here, and it's like I want to call it a hornet, but it's a big, fat freaking thing. It sounds just like a hummingbird when it's buzzing around.
Oh wow!
And they dig these little holes in your yard, and they, I guess, do their thing in it underground.
An oversized dirt dauber, huh?
No, that's chupacabra way. Chupacabra.
It's got to be something like that, yeah. I don't know, but they didn't look too nice.
Probably don't want to fuck with it.
Yeah, no, I don't. And when I'm mowing the yard and I know that it's like season for them to be like out, like, I carry some WD-40 with me. And so like when I'm mowing the yard and then I come up with one of those holes, I just kind of just spray it in that hole, hoping that it's in there. And then I just leave the lawnmower just kind of like on top of that hole, hoping that it kind of flies up and gets mulched. But I don't know if it's ever worked or not, but yeah, they don't look too safe.
I'd put that in the blue book, Lewis. Put that in the book, Lewis. I would definitely put that in the big book.
Hold on. That reminds me of something right here.
I would definitely put that in that book, dude.
The Franklin videos have been on an uptick on YouTube here lately.
Wow.
Yeah, because we mentioned him so much. It's going to hashtag him all over.
Well, I'm talking about people going and trying it, and, the whole experience with it.
Dude, I ain't standing in line 5 hours for nobody's damn barbecue. Sorry.
No, dude. I'm not the guy that's going to stand in anybody's line unless the person at the front of that line is cashing checks.
That's right.
I don't fuck around with it. Dude, I will go and cook my own self a meal in my own backyard before I stand 2, 3, 5 fucking hours just to get a bite of somebody's BBQ, dude. No.
You can do your own ribs
in that serious
amount of time.
I mean, if I had the time in a day, I probably would. But I'm not that guy. Not that guy. I don't have that kind of time.
It's like, why go to a steakhouse?
And I don't have to do that anymore.
Oh yeah, you got the blue book, yeah. Why go to a steakhouse?
I don't to go to a steakhouse no more. I do a better ribeye steak here at home than I can at Saltgrass or Texas Roadhouse or wherever.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
For a whole lot cheaper.
Here lately, what's really been what I've been liking is doing big, thick ribeyes and reverse searing them on that smoker back there.
Yeah,
shit's good. And using that Fiesta extra fancy steak seasoning, not the Uncle Chris's, but the extra fancy. And it don't taste like much out of the bottle, but when you throw it on an open flame, I don't know what it does to it, but that shit tastes good.
You just shared one of Aaron Franklin's secrets, man, to his brisket. That rub. I hope nobody remembers that.
That's one of my secrets.
You forgot to put butter and brown sugar on it.
It probably wouldn't be bad. It's like I told you when I first started smoking briskets years ago. I used black pepper and Texjoy steak seasoning, and that was actually pretty good. It wasn't bad.
Hey, I was looking at your 250-gallon back there and the size of the firebox that thing has. Have you ever thought about making an access panel door on top of that thing to like slide, say, a grill into that thing? Like, say, if you just wanted to grill something instead of smoke something, just kind of lift it and grill?
Nah,
No?
I like it just the way it is. What I've from my experience with doors on them fireboxes over time, they bow up and they get all screwed up, and I don't like them.
See, so I was thinking about a
If I want
firebox
to do
that's
something
kind
like
of,
that, I got a piece of that firebox left over that I made a fire pit out of. So
yeah.
I just do them on that.
So I'm thinking about a firebox that's kind of the same size as what you
Hmm.
got right there, but instead of the top of it being rounded like that, maybe having it
Flat.
flat. You know what I'm saying? So you can just like straight up grill something on top of that thing. Just
You don't have to do that, Louis. You could put a
so you
straight
can cook your
baffle.
brisket on top of that thing like this and flip
Yeah,
it. You know?
you could put a straight baffle in there like I got in mine, and I've done it already, and keep it seasoned, and you can use the baffle on the inside of the smoker to sear your
Ah,
steak on.
yeah, yeah,
Me, I'm a firm believer in round fireboxes because I like the fire to go up and then through the exchange. I don't want flat up there. I
yeah.
think it's just dynamics of it works better.
Well, unless you have a cross flow, Mike, like in mine, my firebox is huge. You can play football in there. So
I'll be right back.
with the dampers being on the side, even though it's flat up top, which you could grill ribeyes and shit up there. But if you
Yeah,
have air, coming this way, even though it's flat, the wind's going to blow the smoke that way into the chamber and then
yeah.
up through the stacks on the other side. So that cross ventilation is good.
Yeah, the way that one's designed right there, and I played with it. The throat is the same size as a smoke collector, so everything drafts even. And when that thing's running, it sounds like a little small jet engine. It's
That's what
drafting
mine.
so good.
You can hear the vortex. You can hear the vortex inside of the
You can hear it. And if you watch the smokestack up there, the smoke's coming out like that.
vortex.
And that's
That's
how
right.
you know that you did a good job.
I call
Awesome.
it the howling. The howling.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Very cool.
I
You
try
got
to
it
catch it in my
dialed
videos,
in.
and some of them I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, that damn thing runs like a dream. I won't change nothing about it. I'm gonna make a 500-gallon just like it before too long.
Did you build that one yourself?
Yep,
Yeah. Nice.
I built it in 5 days.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Worked my ass off on it by myself.
Very cool.
What's up, Killer Miller Q? But yeah, what I was telling Louis is I got a straight baffle in there, a round baffle, but it's just straight. It's not down or no angle. It's just straight out to where the end of the grate starts at. That's how I like to do my baffles to have more cooking space. I don't like the way some of them other ones are that got baffles that long sticking out because that just pushes your hot spot further back. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Pushes your hot spot further out. You get less cooking space in your smoker.
Yeah.
So I put that straight baffle in there and kind of deter it out when it's coming out and then go up. And it works like a charm. But also, I could just sear, I keep it seasoned like cast iron. I can sear steaks on it too. Louis was talking about making the top of the firebox flat, but you don't have to do that. You could put it on the inside, put a little plate on the inside and sear on that.
Yeah.
And
So is that
and then another thing that kind of the other thing that kind of irks me about a lot of the builds I see on Facebook and YouTube is instead of coping the firebox out to the propane tank, they'll cope the propane tank out to the firebox. Well, when you're cutting that far into your propane tank to put a square firebox on or even a round firebox on, all you're doing is shortening up the allowable cooking space on the inside of your chamber. You're pushing your hot spot further in the chamber when you do that. So I didn't want to do that with this one either. So
Hey,
that's
you know the
why
one.
I built
You
it
know
the
the
way I
thing that
did.
gets me about the cookers that you see like on on well, I don't have a Facebook, but like on Instagram and all that stuff is the wheels, man. The rims. When the hell did they get flashy? When did those cook machines have to become like so pretty and candy paint jobs and these
Yeah, they
friggin'
got
22-inch
they should have a
wheels?
show that's called "Pimp My Smoker Out" or
Are
something,
you
man. I mean,
fucking kidding me?
yeah?
Some of those.
Hey,
That's just like people that have a lot of fucking money that they don't know like how to spend it anymore. That's just like, well, you know what? Let's do some 20-inch wheels on my smoker. Yeah, you know.
put spinners
I,
on it, the
I
sound
was gonna
system.
say.
I don't fucking get it, man.
Y'all,
But
hey, y'all,
Marcus brings up a good point here. Everybody makes fun of me about how big my firebox is, but having a huge firebox like that gives you all the fire management that you need. It makes up
Yeah.
for a lot. You can move your fire up, move your fire back, build a bigger fire, build a smaller fire. It gives you all kind of options when you got a big firebox.
Yeah.
Go look at my videos. You'll see how big my firebox is. And you know, like Mike, I don't hear the sound as much as I do the water boiling because I always run water in my pit whenever I'm doing a long like briskets. Not really with ribs, but briskets. All you hear is that bubbling of that water. I put about 3 to 5 gallons in the belly of my cooker, and man, let me tell you something. That thing just bubbles away, and it's awesome.
See, down here in Southeast Texas, I don't run a water pan in my smoker because we have humidity out the ass down here. So I've experimented with it. I don't run a water pan. I run dry.
We got humidity too, but more water is the better in my book when you're doing a brisket, especially when you're doing like 7 or 8 briskets. You know, like I do a lot of, 8, 10
So
briskets.
What I found works for me when I'm doing my briskets is I take my fire and I scoot it up as far to the door as I can to get my fire furthest away from the brisket as I can.
Yep. Yeah.
That's what I do with it.
Another reason, Mike, that I do water in there is that all those brisket trimmings, what little fat's still on mine, I don't want to have a grease flashover fire. When you're doing 8 or 10 briskets, you can, you get enough grease in there, you could get a fire. With that water, it dissipates that fat just enough to keep me safe, so I don't catch my rig on fire.
On a vertical smoker, that's a real I can see that on a vertical smoker. I've had grease fires in that that vertical pellet smoker I built. I've had grease fires, and it's got a drain pan that's slanted and it goes down. But I've had grease fires in it though. I had to hurry up, close it, cut everything off.
I did a Hereford prime rib one year for Christmas on my I had a vertical, a lot smaller version of what I got now, but it was Oklahoma Joe's. I think I bought it at Academy or some shit. But I just did one 18-pound Hereford. Hereford is a kind of cattle. It's a beef. Really good. It's non-graded, by the way.
Yeah, I know what Hereford is.
But prime rib, and I was smoking it on that smoker out in my parking lot. I lived in an apartment. You weren't allowed to have smokers or grills on the patio. Well, thank God I actually wheeled it through my apartment out to the patio. I'm sitting inside, chilling, got my smoker going at 275, and I'm having a cold beer. It's 22 degrees outside. I look out there, and the whole freaking parking lot's on fire. My smoker doors bowed out. All I could smell was steel, hot steel, smoldering. I go out there, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So I remembered I keep a bag of sand on my patio. So I jumped over I was on the first floor, jumped over there, grabbed the bag of sand, jumped back over, popped the door open. The fire flashed out towards me. I took that bag of sand, I dumped it on the fire and got it, for the most part, put out. I put hot pads on my hands. I threw the fucking prime rib onto the concrete. It was on fire. The prime rib was. That was the best prime rib I've cooked in my life to this day.
Oh, they had a good char on the outside of it.
Scrape the char.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the best prime rib I've made to this day.
There you go. Reenacted. Got to do it again.
Oh, there's no way I could do it again, bro.
My family members say the best ribs I've done to this day. I was taking some ribs off to wrap them one time, and I dropped them on my back porch. And I was like, man, I ain't wasting these ribs. So I went in the house and washed them off real good and re-seasoned these ribs. And then I wrapped them, and everybody freaking loved them. So that's the best ribs they ever freaking had.
There you go.
It might be in Franklin's book, man.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, man. I was like, he peppers his briskets right before he wraps them. He doesn't pepper them before he cooks them.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm going to do all that. I'm sorry.
You know what? We're talking all this stupid shit on here. Someone's actually going to do that. They're going to be pissed off at us, man.
I mean, that's what it says in this book, man. That's what it says in his book.
If it says it in there, it's right, man. It's like see it on Facebook. It's real, man.
It says this ain't no internet book,
Nah, that's real shit there.
That's the blue book of.
That's like Triple B. You see his videos on his channel. He's got this one where his fucking.
I like Mike.
Oh my God!
Hey, Mike is a character. He's funny, man.
He is a bullshitter, dude. So he's got a video on his channel that not only does it say Texas Secret on the brisket, but
I think he changed it though. He changed it, Louis.
No, it still says that. It still says that. I saw it today, And
I'm gonna look.
not only does it say that, but he's also kind of like this, like, you know, he's got the look of, hey, this is a secret, and I don't want nobody to hear me about it. So he's just like this. He's just kind of like. on his thumbnail, he's just like, and it says big Texas brisket secret. I'm like, oh my god, dude, it's funny.
Yeah, he got top secret. All right, so he's got 2 brisket videos. Yeah, he's got one that says top secret Texas secret top secret method. Hey, that's what gets the man. You can't
That's
call
the
me
one,
for
the
it.
secret
That's what
method.
gets the views, man.
Yeah, and
That's what I titled this live stream.
Yeah, his thumbnail is him just looking all sneaky, like Texas method. Like,
Lewis, maybe you and I should try that. We could get more than 300 subs.
So I'll tell you
hey, I'm
another
down.
one
Let's do it.
that plays that card real good is Ant's Barbecue Cookout. Every brisket thumbnail he's got is Texas secret or Texas style brisket, and he gets 10,000 views on these damn videos, and he's got 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Where's Mike at? Now you got to get over here and defend yourself, Mike.
That motherfucker's like this.
Hey, that's a thumbnail right there that someone will stop and they'll be like, "What is this shit?" They're gonna watch it, man.
That shit right there makes people click on it, man. I'm telling you, yep. I clicked on that shit. You know.
Yeah. He's got a gift or a little niche for thumbnails.
He's got a niche.
For thumbnails. I'll say that.
I don't have none of those gifts. I'm just gonna cook shit and hope people watch it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That thumbnail, like you say though, you know, you get that thumbnail, that's the first thing people see, like, oh damn, you know, take a look at that, you know.
They look at it, man, this guy knows what he's talking about. I gotta watch this shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I've been watching Killer Miller Q. That old boy there can do some cooking now, let me tell you.
No,
Killer Miller Q. He's
the
guy
that's got. He's the other day. It was good.
He's the guy that's got a backyard that looks like a freaking oasis.
Yes,
like he's got palm trees and a freaking hot tub and a freaking swimming pool and all kinds of deliciousness going on back there. That's the secret to some good Q.
It is
having a nice backyard like that. You know,
he's got a Lone Star Grill's offset that's nice too.
That's why I found out about him.
Yeah.
Dude, you cannot
hop on here with us, Killer Miller. Hop on here with us, man.
We won't bite too hard.
Yeah, we won't bite too hard.
Killer Miller time.
Come on in here, man.
BBQ Rockstar, you got about 3 or 4 guitars hanging on your wall back there. Did you give them any play?
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
I do. Actually, today, my man, I was supposed to start a guitar series. Here you go. I'll cut to that real quick. I was supposed to start a guitar series today.
Nice. Look at it. I like the one in the middle.
The red one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just played that, Louis, at the end of one of my videos last week. I was gonna start a video series on guitars today. I was supposed to drop. Me and my girl went to the casino last night. We stayed till late, and I didn't get home till 2:00, so I slept most of the day. But
where'd you go? Up to Oklahoma or something?
Yeah. I went up to Choctaw last night. Yeah.
Choctaw.
Yeah. And so tomorrow I'll be dropping one of every week. It's going to be basically of me telling the story about how I acquired the guitar, what's special about the guitar, why I still have the guitar, and at the very end, so people will watch, you'll see me make a fool out of myself and try to make some sounds come out of it.
No, that's cool, man.
So did you go to that big that Wind River Casino in Ardmore, I think is where it's at, or you went to one of the small ones?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, Choctaw, dude. It's huge. Choctaw, Durant, Oklahoma.
So they must have changed the name of it. Man, I ain't been up there in like probably about 7 years.
Well, don't go, dude. Even though I hit 2 hand pays, I still left $1,800 of my own barbecue money up there. So don't go.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. I mean, the casino is the only one getting rich out there. So anybody in the chat or anybody listening, if you guys go to a casino thinking you're gonna make it rich and millionaire and never have to work another day in your life, that's not gonna fucking happen, man. A casino is designed to keep you happy for the entire time that you were there. and it makes them happy because you're spending money the entire time. So
Lewis,
you end up feeling like shit on your way home.
Let me tell you a true story, and I'll show you numbers. I can back this up on paper from both casinos, Choctaw and WinStar. Last year combined, 2001, I have W2/Gs, and I've also got summary letters from both casinos. I made $1.3 million last year combined between both casinos.
No,
$1.3 million. The bad part is I lost $1.6 million. I lost $300,000 of my own money. So let me tell you from personal experience, somebody who knows a little bit about it.
Hold on, before you go on, Daniel, Barbacoa Bandits needs to listen in because he's about to fly out to Vegas. Okay, continue.
Listen, bro. Gambling, nobody wins. That's why there's no such thing as professional slot players. It is a crapshoot. Nobody wins. Trust me. Nobody wins. I almost lost everything last year. I was selling cars. I was selling guitars. I was selling barbecue at 7-Eleven to make money to go gamble on. Nobody wins.
Yeah.
When it comes to slots, I'm talking about slots.
The casino wins. The casino wins every
time.
time.
The casino wins.
And by the way, Lewis, I can go to any casino in Oklahoma, show my player's card, which I'm high roller to everyone up there. I can get anything I want. Oh yes, Mr. Dees, we have your booth ready for it, the steakhouse. Oh yes, Mr. Dees, we have you a micro suite available to you. Oh yes,
we need to go up there with you.
Well, no, you think to spend some money. That's why.
Hey man, I can put the face on. I can put the face on him.
Dude, you know how much those steak dinners have cost me? About $60,000 each.
Oh,
yeah. From the entire time that you're there.
Sure.
And then they feed you those drinks.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Dude,
nobody got money for that. No.
That's the way it goes. That's the straight up gangster Mac about it. Straight up.
Hey, yeah, but let's rewind a little bit. The guitars that you had on your wall. There was a channel that I was following quite a bit for a long time.
It must not be mine because I only got 300 subs.
No, this guy he played acoustic guitar, and the channel is Acoustican. He's a acoustic guitar player from Finland. Okay. And if you check out his channel, man, he is just very talented. He's got so many, but it seems like it's been dead for years. So I don't know what happened to this guy. You know what I mean? I hadn't seen a new post for him for years. Acoustican. If you guys remember that, like, bring that up.
Yeah, some people get burned out. Like, I just put up a short today about I hit $2,400 jackpot last night after only putting $100 in the machine. I've already got views on that short than I have pretty much any video I've uploaded in the last month.
Yeah.
So,
and see, now that you mentioned shorts, I started playing with TikTok recently. As recent as Tuesday, I think. And I think I'm liking it, man. I think I'm liking it more than Instagram, honestly. I know that it's growing a hell of a lot faster than Instagram did. And it's a lot of fun. You can get more creative with the videos that you put together, and all the different options that it gives you to play with. But yeah, TikTok is cool, man. Do you guys have TikTok?
I don't.
You guys really should get TikTok.
I just now got Instagram. I'm like one of the last people when it comes to social media.
Me too.
I didn't put a Facebook to like 2013.
I still don't have a Facebook. I never had a Facebook.
Dude, I just found out about Instagram from Stale Cracker. That's a funny son of a bitch, man.
That Stale Cracker trip, dude.
Hey, that's money. That's money, dude.
Oh, that guy. The guy in Louisiana?
That's money, dude.
Where he always has that freaking canoe paddle, oar, and he's always
start ripping it on
shit.
He did a barbecue shrimp video today that was freaking. That looked pretty damn good. I watched.
Dude, that dude kills it, man. That dude.
I think we'll do an iteration of that on the damn smoker one of these days.
Dude, that dude kills it, man. You need to do one like that for Halloween, Mike.
Starts throwing his pants like out of here, dude.
Yeah,
he'll slam that paddle down. Let's get it, dude.
Yeah, it's funny.
We hydrate.
That's right.
He's a trip.
I saw one of his videos where he was like mixing up his old crawfish boil, and his freaking paddle broke like in the middle.
He throws
it just snapped in half.
Yeah.
And he made it work, but man, that dude, he's killing it, man.
He reminds me of a lot of guys I used to hang out with from Louisiana back in the day. My dad had a bunch of friends that lived over in Jennings, Louisiana, and they talked just like that dude. They were real big time coon asses, and that's who that dude is.
Coon ass, yeah, that's what they call it, coon ass.
Hey, so Lewis,
yo,
my guitars, Lewis, is I'm in a tribute band here in Dallas Fort Worth called Rock DFW. You can check out some of our videos on YouTube. It's a Guns N' Roses tribute band. So
nice. Yeah.
It's a thing I started a couple of years ago, and we've actually toured Florida, all over Texas, South Texas, Oklahoma City, and that's about it. But a pretty good little rock and roll band. Like I said, only Guns N' Roses stuff, but it's pretty cool to watch if you ever on YouTube you want to see something else that we do.
What's the name?
It's called Rocket Queen DFW.
Rocket Queen DFW.
Yeah, so check that out. There's several videos up there. Tell me what you think about them. And you'll notice, guys, that a lot of the band members are different other than me, because bands are like fucking restaurant line cooks. They show up to work one day, then they don't. And so, you got to get new guys. So there you go.
Hey,
Rocket Queen.
Yeah, Rocket Queen, 2 words.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Have any of y'all ever ate snapping turtle before?
There you go. That's us. You got it. Yeah, that's us, brother.
No, I never have.
Snapping turtle.
No.
No, but a snapping turtle ate me one time.
Snapping turtle is good eating. It's a mix between chicken and catfish.
No, thank
bro. I've seen that. Mr. Brownstone. I've seen that one.
Oh, did you?
It's pretty good. I grilled some one time on the charcoal grill. That shit was good.
Awesome.
Ted brought it up. I had to address it.
Very cool. Check it out.
I think Ted wants some more brisket secrets, Louis.
Who?
I think Ted. Hojo Barbecue.
Oh, Hojo.
Oh, never mind. He's leaving.
Never mind.
Guys,
I
got to pop off here too. I got to get back to bed, but thanks for having me.
Yeah, take care, man.
Nice. Thanks for stopping by, man. Nice meeting you.
Listen, Sunday, I am going to do a rib video Sunday. I'm going to do two racks of St. Louis style.
Nice.
I'm thinking of doing cinnamon sugar on one, and the other one I think I'm going to do tahine.
All right.
What's tahine?
I'm just kidding. Tahine. It's a Mexican.
What the fuck is that?
That's what California is known for, to put on their tri-tip, I think.
Yeah.
Is there any Cali people in the chat?
I'm not doing cinnamon sugar. Y'all check it out. It'll be up Sunday.
Cinnamon will overpower pork in a hurry, man.
I'm gonna do it, Mike. I'm just we
all in here fucking with each other.
Y'all check it out. It's gonna be a good cook, and you'll see my smoker, Mike. You'll see I'll show you a little bit more about it. You'll see the smoker.
I'm gonna go check it out on the channel.
I can't wait to see it, man. Hopefully, you gain a few more subscribers.
Well,
just having a badass smoker in general will get you more subscribers. Just gonna say.
Oh yeah,
but
maybe that's what I need to do. I need to put some 22s on mine.
I'm gonna trick mine out. Put a sound system on it, man.
Luis, tomorrow I will do a guitar video. I'll do the red one just for you, Luis. I'll do the red one.
Man, I'll keep an eye out for it. I go live tomorrow on my channel at 6 p.m. So,
at 6?
At 6 p.m. So feel free
to put a reminder up.
What's up?
Did you put a reminder up?
Yeah, it's scheduled right now. If you're subscribed, you should be able to see.
Okay.
And my schedule.
I'm 300, babe.
Yeah.
I'm one of the loyal ones from way back, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Y'all be good. I'll see you tomorrow, man.
All right, brother.
Take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, guys.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I like him. He's cool.
Is that the classic?
Got the Doritos.
Dude, that sounds good right now.
You know, this live stream right here is pretty badass. We're all Texas boys in here talking about Texas barbecue. I mean,
Man,
don't get no better than
that's
that.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what we do. It was like
If people
earlier, I
really want
wanted
to
to
know
jump on.
barbecue and they're trying to emulate Texas barbecue, they need to watch us because we're Texans cooking Texas barbecue, man.
That's what's up, dude. That's what's up.
Real
And
deal.
we're drinking that Yuengling shit.
Yeah, and we're drinking Yuengling, the oldest beer in America. Yuengling was the very first beer in America. History lesson for everybody.
Yeah.
Or so
It's
Google
good
says.
shit. It's really good. I like it.
No, I like it. My buddy got me started on it. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, so I've got that. I did that beer battered fish today, and I did a short video on it. It's not a short video, but it's like, I don't know, like 4 minutes long maybe. It's nothing, long. So I've got that scheduled to drop tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm also cooking a chicken. I'm doing just some simple chicken tomorrow. And I'll film that and I'll do a video and I'll schedule if everything goes right, I'll schedule to release that either Sunday or Monday.
Tell you what,
that's what I got
you have
this weekend. I'm just doing a chicken.
Huh? You've been blowing it up on TikTok, man, since you started.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I really enjoyed the TikTok, man. I enjoy the TikTok.
Every morning I see something different. 2-3 videos of it.
Yeah. And really all that is just old videos that I'm putting up there. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, and that's only because I'm learning it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning it. Like so I'm like, okay, let me try this, let me try that. Oh, let me do this, let me do that, and then I'll put it out there. Matter of fact, let me check and see. Let me look at it.
Bro, you're already way ahead of me, man. You got pigs and monsters walking across the top, and cows. And
yeah, dude. It's crazy, man. The amount of followers. I just started Tuesday. So like, this is my videos right here. You can this is kind of what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that.
It's blurry.
Yeah, it's pretty blurry, right? But you can do that. So I've got just a handful of videos in there, but it'll show like my followers, like how many followers I already have from Tuesday. Look at that.
104.
Yeah, and then likes and all that, dude.
You saw that? What was that? That's TikTok.
But yeah, this is TikTok. Like this is one I did today. Look, check this out. And there's music in it. I put some Sublime in it. You see like the transitions.
No, this one's my favorite right here. This one's my favorite right here, just for the pig you got.
Oh yeah, the pig doing the push-ups. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can put a bunch of cool music in there, a bunch of different things that you can do. It's so cool. Like check this one out, dude. I actually put my face in this one.
Oh shit!
I saw that one too.
Look at that.
Made me kind of nervous though, bro.
Did it make you feel uncomfortable? Were you like at work going, "Hey, hey, I need to go to the bathroom to watch this one."
got a chubby.
Uh-oh. Got excited.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, dude. And then like different cooks,
There you go.
Hell yeah. I might get a TikTok maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get a TikTok, man.
It's
a lot of fun. Like look at this one. This is all my Bear Mountain pellets.
Wow. Fine Swines. I think Fine Swine's from Texas too. Fine Swine Barbecue. I think it's from Houston.
No, Smiling Swine?
Fine Swine.
Oh, I don't know where he's from.
I think he's from Texas. He messaged me on Instagram the other day about some fire management.
Yeah, I don't know where he's from. Yeah, I mean, I just picked up a couple more subscribers just now. You know what I mean? So it's crazy.
I wish my YouTube would grow as much as my Instagram does. I get
mine
about
too.
six or seven subscribers a day. That'd be awesome, man.
Wait, Mike, do we follow each other on Instagram? I didn't know you had an Instagram.
Yeah, we follow each other. It's Mike Brown Barbecue.
We do, right?
I'm up on your Instagram lives, man.
Oh, yeah. There you
Louis,
go.
I thought we were tighter than that.
I'm just like,
you know how it is. Hey, Mike, you know how it is when it gets big time. You know when you're big time like that, you forget about the little people.
Forget about the small guy.
You forget about the little people. You know.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. If I ever get big time, I'll be chilling right here, man. You know what I mean?
You lying liar.
You'll be hanging out with Mad Scientist Barbecue. I don't even know you guys no more. I'm chilling over here with Mad Scientist Barbecue.
Hey, Rick, don't get me wrong. I'll cash my check, but I'll still be chilling with y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whatever. Be handing me your keys. Say go park my car.
Bro, you don't remember we used to do lives together. What do you mean park your car?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. It's all good.
No, it's it's a lot of fun, man. If anybody's got, in the chat, TikTok or get TikTok, man. That's where it's at right now. You guys really got to jump on that TikTok thing. Mike, get you one tonight, man. Just set yourself up one, dude. And go through your camera roll and just make videos of the stuff that you already have and just throw some stuff out there.
Oh,
and I made a fresh one today off of fresh material because I was doing that beer battered fish, which came out delicious, man. It came out delicioso.
Sounds good.
I threw some vegetables in there. Yeah, I didn't do any tacos. I just kind of ate the fillet with some veggies on the side. I don't want to spill the beans, but you guys will see the video. It's again, it's nothing fancy. It's a simple cook. Anybody can do it in their backyard. And taking into consideration that some people live in apartments, Rick, not you. I'm not saying you, but some people live in places where they can't use certain smokers or certain cookers or something. You know what I'm saying? And so this can be done on your stove, is what I'm saying. That's what I meant to say.
No,
but
what it really is Texas secret catfish, fried catfish. He can't reveal it until he puts a video out. It's Texas fried secret catfish.
Dude,
he got it out of the book.
I mean, look at that. Look at that writing right there. You can't read it, but it's in there. You know what I mean?
Another secret ingredient.
Dude, I love those. I'm all about those.
I like them too.
Oh my goodness. Dude, when I go to Costco, I grab those really big ones that have the jalapeno in it. Oh my god, and the garlic.
The garlic, yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, they're really big olives, and they've got a garlic stuffed in with a jalapeno, in the same hole.
That's a good question.
It's like an Italian and a Mexican going into the same hole. You know what I'm saying?
They were like this.
Delicious.
It's the perfect mixture. Italian and Mexican. They had a baby.
Speaking of which, where's the bearded Italian? He's always in the chat.
So what would it be called, Louis, when a Mexican and Italian have a baby? What's the nickname for that?
Oh shit! Let me think about that.
No. We got to come up with something, man.
Hey, Mike, you about to cross the damn line? That just doesn't happen.
Hey, man, I done drank a few beers. I got a little lit. And I ain't drinking 2 weeks.
Okay,
man.
So you know how they call it the Italian stallion? It'd probably be like the Italian burro.
Hey, with that note, on that note, I'm out. Y'all be cool. Y'all be good.
All right, man. Hey, take care, Rick.
Y'all be cool.
Hope to see you tomorrow on my chat, man.
Yes, sir. Later.
Later, Rick.
Mex-Italian or
Mex-Italian.
Italian Mex or something like that, Yeah.
Kind of like
it's all about them half-breeds. I mean, these days, these kids are just all half-breeds. There is just nothing but half-breeds everywhere you look. You don't know what the hell anybody is anymore.
No, you got to watch what you say.
But when you think about it, if you rewind your childhood, it's like everybody that was around you were half-breeds too. You just didn't know that, You
don't think about that kind of shit when you're young.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You don't think about that till the media gets a hold of you.
Well, you said on one of your lives about 15 years ago. I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't me.
Hey, Daniel with Barbecue Bandits got a good question for you.
What's that?
Can you
Can you
monetize
your TikTok account?
account?
You know what? I don't know. Like, I was actually planning on going live on it tonight. Like, I really, because I'm enjoying it that much, you know. And typically, I like to go live on my Instagram, like Friday night or Saturday night after my YouTube live. But I guess I think I don't know this because I'm so brand new. Because remember, I've only been on here since Tuesday.
Yeah.
I think you have to have at least 1,000 followers before you're eligible to go live. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. I don't know 100%. But yes, I think there is some money making on TikTok, and I don't know what that is. I'm still researching it, but you know, it's just so much easier than YouTube. You don't have to sit there and edit a whole freaking YouTube video. You know, the more I play with these apps like Instagram and TikTok, the more whenever I finally get onto YouTube to put out new product, it's like I'm finding myself just wanting to just make a shorter video than the previous one. You know what I mean? It's just I think that's the way that it's going. And I mean, think about it, you guys, with Instagrams or if you guys are on YouTube going to shorts. A lot of times you don't even finish watching the short. You'll just swipe up to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's really like sitting down and taking the time to watch an entire 8, 10 minute, 15-minute YouTube video anymore. It's just nobody does that because we're so fucking spoiled that we have the power to control what we watch, when we watch it, at what time we watch it, and how we watch it,
to the parts
and where we watch it. So, you know, it's not like back in the day when we were kids, you had to watch these boring ass shows before the A-Team came on because you were waiting for it to come on and you only had 30 minutes to an hour to watch that show.
Yep.
It's not like that anymore. Now you can just watch anything you want, anywhere you want, anytime you want. So I think that formula equates to short videos is where it's at.
Yep.
I'm serious.
I went through my analytics today, and I average 30% of all my videos get viewed. Only 30% out of them, whether it be like a deadgum hour-long video or even like an 8-minute long video, 30% is my average. And I heard since the Facebook Reels and the TikTok Reels were making so much money, it's forced YouTube's hand where they're fixing to start monetizing shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know when that's going to happen, though.
Well, that's the thing too. It's the traffic has been so crazy when it comes to these short videos that YouTube, I mean, like Instagram, TikTok. If you were on Instagram within the last couple of months, all you saw was TikTok videos in Instagram, and it was like, wait, what the hell? I thought this was Instagram. Well, it just gradually started changing, and that's where it's at right now. Is short videos and silly shit, like
the dumb shit.
I mean, silly shit.
I saw one today, Louis, on Facebook Reel, but it was from TikTok where this idiot's in some shop somewhere. It's like a one of them Valvoline oil change places, and he's drilling a hole in a gas tank with an electric drill. Guess what happened next? He burnt that whole place down, and I'm thinking, how stupid can you be, man?
Dude, I saw a silly ass one today, a TikTok, just to give you an idea. This dude, and I'm thinking about recreating this one, and I wish BBQ Rockstar was on this one because he'd laugh about this one. So this Chinese guy's just kind of chilling, and something happens to his hand. I can't remember, but it hurts him, and so like he's just like like this, right? And then his buddy puts a fucking guitar on him, and he's just like fucking rocking out, you know?
That's funny. It's
Dude, it
retarded,
was
but it's
silly
funny.
as shit, man. I was like, what the hell, dude? That is the funniest shit, man.
So I've got a coworker. We'll drive around the job truck at work, and he'll do nothing but go through TikToks in the truck. And I'm like, man, you're worse than my damn kids, but it's just retarded shit.
Yeah, dude.
Stupid. And he gets hooked on it like you know.
It is.
Goes
I mean,
through
it's freaking retarded. And what gets me is like every fourth or fifth video that you swipe up on, it's got to be some girl that had daddy issues back in the day, and they got to fucking sit there and just kind of like, look at me, how hot am I? You know, it's like, come on, man, just swipe that shit out the way.
So we got a saying for that, and we'll look at them. We like the hoes be hoeing, man. That's what we call it. The hoes be hoeing.
They be talking. They be TikToking.
They strutting them goods and getting paid for it, man.
But yeah, man. You know, like I said, I'm pretty new at it, and I like it, man. I just think it's really cool.
The thing about it is, a dead girl in a bikini could start a barbecue channel and get freaking 100,000 subscribers within 2 months, and not hardly know what the hell she's even talking about. I mean,
yeah, it's really stupid, and again, you can go live.
But hell, more power to them, man. If they can do it, go for it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't say I wouldn't do it if I was a woman.
I'm seeing some right now, dude. Dude, you just got to get a TikTok, man. It's so easy to use on your phone.
I'm gonna look into it.
Just look into it. Create yourself an account and check it out. Maybe 5-10 minutes a day, maybe 20 minutes. That's gonna turn into an hour, and it's like, well, so I gotta go to the bathroom, and then you just TikTok and just messing around. But you know, I work from home. This week I worked from home from Tuesday. Yeah, 4 days this week. So, you know, so this week I really, you know, trying to, you know, I shot to get acclimated to it, you know, this week, and I think I'm right about there. I think I am.
Yeah.
Now I know that there's a lot of other things that I don't know about it yet. Like, for instance, like the whole live and all that stuff that we don't know anything about yet. But that'll all come, you know, together, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir. So you doing any cooking this weekend, bro?
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to, Louis. So I've got 4 kids that are starting to play sports all at the same time right now, and
yeah,
long cooks are out of the question right now. Everything I'm gonna do is probably gonna be short cooks, and maybe on Sundays. I've got 2 videos that I'm editing on right now, so I got about 2 weeks before I got to shoot again. I don't know if I'll shoot this weekend. I've got to make some sausage here soon. I've got so much trimming stacked up in my freezer. Too. It's unreal, man.
I just cleaned out my freezer a couple of days ago, and I was like, oh my God, dude, I really got to make some sausage. But I'm waiting on some venison, you know, and waiting a few more months so I can, you know, get my hands on some venison. And then, because that's really what I want to make sausage out of this year. Last year, I do have enough to make some wild boar sausage mixed with, you know, some brisket trimmings.
Yeah.
But you know, it's been kind of hot, and I don't really like making sausage when it's really hot outside. You know what I mean?
Nah, me neither. That's what I've been waiting on, cooler weather.
Yeah, I'm doing it in the garage. I don't want to do it in the house, you know.
No, it'll stink the house up and smell like sausage for a couple of days. I've been there and done that.
Exactly. So,
old lady gets pissed off about it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I've got like freaking. I guarantee you, I got like almost 30 pounds of brisket trim in there, and then I'm gonna buy equal amount of pork butts with it. And I'm gonna do a Texas hot gut sausage with half of it, and then a pepper jack and jalapeno with the other half. what I plan on doing with it.
Yeah. I've got a couple of bottles of Southside Market sausage spice that I was going to make a few batches with. I really got to get that going, man. It's just been so freaking hot, man, that I just don't want to mess with it when it's hot, man.
Well, sausage for me is a 3-day process too, and I've been working on Fridays and sometime on Saturdays. So I like to cube my meat up the day before, season it, and let it cure, and then grind it, case it up, and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight, dry the casing out, and then smoke it the next day. That's how I like to do mine. You can do it all in the same day if you want to, but for me, it's not as good as a product.
That's how I did my last batch. I grinded it a couple of times and cased it the first day. Yeah. And then I cased it, and then I put it in the refrigerator overnight for it to dry on that wire rack. And then the next day I smoked it, low and slow, as low as I could. And it's a couple of day process. And I don't like doing it when it's hot outside. And if I was going to do sausage, it's going to be early in the morning. And I don't want to do that early. I want to have my shit together when I'm doing a project like that, So it doesn't really take long. The thing that takes the longest whenever I make sausage is the cleanup. The cleanup is a bitch.
No doubt.
It is a bitch.
That's all the work right there.
It is. It is. Like everything else is easy.
And filming a YouTube video and making sausage is the biggest pain in the ass. I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you right now. That sausage video I shot on the hot links I did, it was a pain in the ass, man. It was aggravating.
Dude, on my channel, I've got 2 sausage videos, and it was a fucking pain, dude. It really was. And the first one that I have on there was a real challenge. But the second time around, I had a better system of the cleanup because I was, I just had a much better system. So I'm gonna do it very similar the third time, right? But again, I mean, it's just you gotta have time for it, you gotta schedule for it, and you gotta be prepared to just invest all this time into that, And I have so many freaking brisket trimmings in the freezer that I got to do that with,
Me too. My freezer is full. I keep all my trim out here, and I got an outside freezer in my barn, and it's full. I can't fit nothing else in there right now.
Yeah. But let's see where we at here. You're running around about 2 hours.
Man, I think I'm gonna go ahead.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. I've got
mosquitoes are starting to eat my ass up out here.
Yeah, and man, I go live tomorrow at 6 p.m. It'd be cool to have you on mine. And
I'll hop on as soon as you go live. I'm gonna watch that Texas game at 7, so I'll hang out for an hour.
Oh, is it start? It's not. Where are they playing? San Antonio or?
No, hell no. They're not going to play in San Antonio. They're going to play in Austin. It's a home game.
Yeah,
UTSA is a small school.
Yeah. We'll do that, man. That sounds like a plan.
Well,
I appreciate I'll try to keep it an hour tomorrow.
10-4. I appreciate you tuning in. We shared some for anybody in the chat right now. You missed all the brisket secrets. You have to rewatch the live when I publish it, man. Louis got them right there. The secrets, top secret.
I found this at Aaron Franklin's BBQ place.
He stole it off the wood rack.
I went to the bathroom and I found this on the floor, and a bunch of these recipes at the bottom. There's initial AF. I don't know what that means, but that's what's in here. I'm gonna think about what that might mean. I don't know.
Like top secret, man.
Like A through F or something like that. Yeah, the back page says top secret, do not share. Like, I mean, I don't know what it is. They didn't have a lost and found there, so that's why I brought it home with me.
If you want to know everything that's in the book, you got to tune in to Louis' live stream tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
That's right.
All right, everybody. Yeah. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Goodbye to everybody in the chat. It's been fun, Louis. It's been 2 weeks since we did this.
It's been a while, blast, man. It's been a while.
It's been a blast, dude.
All right, man. Hey, man. Set yourself up a TikTok find me on TikTok and I'll help you with it. It's a
No
lot of
problem.
fun. You're gonna love it.
I will look into it.
All right, brother. Have a good
All
night,
right, man. You too, man. Later, man.